This is the duffel bag. This is bag number 2, also set at 50 pounds. Then I start packing in some of the biggest stuff first, and also the stuff that I'm not going to use first. You want to keep kind of your clothes on top or any handy items up near the top, because there's a good chance as you're traveling around you might have to get into your bag. I break it up into both ski clothes and warm clothes. So I'm probably not going to use my ski clothes till I actually get out on the hill, so I put the ski clothes down at the bottom. These are trash compactor bags. They're very handy for storing stuff. If you have a small tent, you need to leave stuff outside, you want a trash compactor bag. They're much thicker than your normal garbage bag. Don't forget your boots. Take your boots. I like to stick the fuel bottles in there. Put stickers on them so it's actually not a fuel bottle. Stickers magically transform it from a fuel bottle into just a water bottle, and you want to make sure that you have totally cleaned them out with soap and water. Rinse them out so they don't smell at all, so none of the TSA, nothing. Sensors pick that up like this. Pack them in. Don't forget your pee bottle, and don't forget to mark it with a little skull and crossbones, because at night you don't want to be grabbing the wrong water bottle and it's actually your pee bottle. Shovel goes on the top. That adds a little bit of extra protection. And I think in all of the trips that I've been on, the only fights that I've had amongst teammates has been over Scrabble. Just bring a bunch of extra spare duffel bags with me, both for food, extra gear, organizing, camp stuff, things like that. Oh yeah, no problem, 45 pounds. I can pack another 5 pounds in there. This is the third and final bag that I would bring. This is your carry-on, and your carry-on backpack is going to be your skiing backpack. So I like to carry the small, dense, precious, heavy items in this. If you bring a solar panel, the electronics will follow. I have a transceiver, very nice little lantern. I use that for the cooking tent. Headlamp for walking around camp late at night. GPS, I like just a really small basic one. I pre-program it ahead of time with topo software, and all I do is put in the named peaks. So when I get up to the top of a peak, I can turn this on and I can say, oh, you know, that's Mount Kennedy over there, that's Mount Bear, that's Drum, that's this, that's that. Was it FRS radio? You just set it to channel 1 and they work perfectly. So I tend to bring these. They're also cheap, so you don't have to worry about them that much. I always bring along a sat phone, and the sat phones are the most reliable form of communication you can have in the mountains. You can leave messages, you can call people, you can call maybe the plane service. If they're not there, you can call your girlfriend, your wife, both your girlfriend and your wife. You need a jacket because when you get off the plane in Alaska, it's going to be much, much colder than it's going to be here in Salt Lake City. So pack all that in. That goes in the overhead bin. Caution, contents may shift while in flight. There you go. If you carry on bag, if you pack all your electronics and nothing else shows up, at least you can power up your Game Boy.